Yo, this your boy Cash Cards, man, on the Shut the Fuck Up and Listen podcast. I'm here with my lady,
Sanjay.
and my lady,
Cassandra.
Now, these ladies, y'all might not know them, y'all might know them, but these are just average people, and these are going to talk about average shit, you know what I mean? First of all, this show was brought to you by Cash Cars. If the motor ain't blowing up and the tranny ain't slipping, don't bring that bitch back tripping. The only car lot that can and will buy the car back after it breaks down. All cars are sold as the fuck is. So, let's get into this. Shut the fuck up and listen. And then also today, I was sponsored by Drip. You know what I mean? Thank you for the t-shirt. You know what I mean? Shout out to Plug, because we are starting from the bottom, so we helping everybody. So, let's get into this. Shut the fuck up and listen. Now, the first topic we're going to go off of is going to be baby mamas, baby daddies, kids, and breakups. Okay? So, first I want you ladies, because you ladies got something to say. And these are just average ladies, so, you know what I'm saying? So this is just, they didn't know we was going to talk about this, so you give me your perspective about them three things.
Well, in today's society, I feel that parents are trying to be more friends with the children than actually being parents.
Right.
Because there's too many, why the young girls wearing these wigs, why nails done,
Right.
dressing, showing their body parts.
Now, let me say this. Now, is it safe to say that if they just had more role models to show them what ladies look like, because in this society, the internet is what these kids love. The internet. So, on my perspective, right, me being the guy that I am, right, my son, like if you ask my son, who do he want to be like? And he's going to tell you me. I am the motherfucker that he looks at. My son goes out there and drives that car like it's me.
Right.
So for me to say, okay, so if just think we had more, you know what I mean? If you was able to spend more time and not work so much, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't it be like, would you say you would be able to do more if you could just do your 8 and come home and tend to your kids?
I agree.
So, but if you're not able to spend that much time,
quality time,
right? So, what you're doing? You're a single parent, right? Right?
Yes.
Okay. So,
but my kids are grown.
Right, but I'm just saying they're grown, but they ain't always been grown.
No.
So it was some type of struggle throughout that, right?
Yes.
So, you moved on, because I'm pretty sure you wasn't with the same person forever, right?
True.
You had a couple of people in your life, right? Just say,
yes.
There we go. I'm not saying that you was with them all the time. I'm just saying you was with somebody, right?
Yes.
Why'd you break up with the first one? And then I'm gonna ask you the same question.
Why'd I break up?
Why'd you leave the first man in your life?
Because he was a cheater.
Okay.
And he lied.
All right.
And he.
Thank you. All right. Why? Now, come on, tell them who you are.
I'm Sanjay.
Okay. So, you heard the question. Right?
This is what's going on. I left him. Not because he cheated. I was just not ready to settle down.
Okay.
So
see? That's honesty. See? Okay. Now, the other guy, he was pretty cool, right? Because you ended up with him, right?
Yes.
Did you have a kid with him?
No.
No. Okay, but you ended up with him. You ended up loving him too, right?
Yes.
Why'd you leave him?
Because he wasn't treating me the way that I want to be treated.
But, okay. So, was he cheating? Or he wasn't cheating the same,
No cheating.
He didn't
Not
cheat,
that I know of.
that you know of.
But just the way that I wanted to be treated by a man.
Okay. All right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, calling me back when I called.
Mm-hmm.
Text me back.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I know we're all busy.
Yeah.
But if I text you at 8 a.m. and you text me back at 8 p.m.
Right. Right.
Something's wrong with that.
And I can tell you later. And what about you?
So,
how many relationships have you been in?
So I actually only been in one, and that was my son's father.
Okay.
I married him.
Okay. And why'd you leave him?
Because
Be honest.
he I realized that it was a mistake marrying him.
Your behalf or his behalf? So
On mine.
So you wasn't ready.
So before my son,
Right.
I have a 35-year-old daughter.
Okay.
So with her dad,
Mm-hmm.
he chased me down for 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
I finally gave in.
Mm-hmm.
The day
Mm-hmm.
that I gave in, we eventually had sex. And
Y'all was fucking.
I was, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
At that age,
We
you
was.
fucking.
I was young,
Yeah.
and we
Yeah.
was having sex.
There you
and
go.
so,
That's my ass. Y'all was fucking.
so the situation happened. I lived in Kansas City, Kansas at the time, and to be honest, her dad ended up committing a crime,
Okay.
a murder.
Okay.
And so he left Kansas City and he was on a hunt for about 3 years. And he told me to go ahead and tell them where he was
Mm-hmm.
so he can go ahead and get the time done. So he did 20 years, of course. So in between time, my son was born. He's 15. And so I was married to his dad.
Okay.
And so we was married for 10 years.
All right. So we got that.
But he was a great man.
Okay.
He was a good provider. He
Well, see, you got the good and you got the bad, right? So
Yeah.
let me see. Now, when most men cheat, right? Y'all say we cheat, and that just like fucks you up, right?
Yeah.
Before you got with him, right?
Mhm.
Before you got with him, he was with somebody. Before y'all end up liking each other, like falling in love, right? He was with somebody.
Okay.
It's safe to say because it's always that. So it was cool, and you still loved him, and you still did what you did to get him, right? Because you ended up with him. You had to do something to get him from where he was at, right? Just a yes or no.
I mean, well, I don't know if he was with somebody, so that's
no,
what I'm
not
saying.
saying with.
Oh,
He was
okay.
fucking somebody at the same time.
Well, I don't know that.
I do. So I'm a nigga, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'm a motherfucking nigga, and straight up he was. So
Okay.
So at that point, you was in a polygamy relationship and didn't even know it. Didn't know it because you knew it because you knew he wasn't just fucking with you. So most relationships start off, because I can fucking tell you, I done been in a lot of them, and I done met a lot of great women, for real. Listen, they all left me. I think I only left one. I only left one woman. Only left one woman. I'll cheat on her too. But the whole thing was, I'm gonna tell you straight up. Listen to me now. I'm giving you the honest John. Now I'm talking about. I'm gonna keep it so funky with you. You ain't even gonna really understand. Like, this is the truth about men. Because see, most men can't just tell the truth. Because most men know you can't handle the truth. Because see, if we just told you, because listen, you can be a perfect young lady. I done had some of the nicest, prettiest women. You didn't see them.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying to you is this. In history, the black community has been torn down because just that, a cheating. Just because a nigga pay bills, right? Because my daddy, my grandpa, my great-grandpa, every man in my history then had another family. My mama found out my daddy had another family on the next block because she became a Jehovah's Witness and knocked on the door and seen the nigga shoes in there.
Oh my God.
So what I'm trying to get you to understand is the way that we all have been trained, right? Just been trained. Anything you read, right? Who wrote it? Not a nigga, right? If every book that's out here, right? Anything you read on paper, a black man didn't write it. Is that safe to say? That is perfectly safe to say. Because see, let's go back in history, right? If we were slaves, we got beat the fuck up if we knew how to read, right?
True.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
True.
These are the same people that raped us, sold us, and did all kind of heinous shit to us, right? All that, right?
Yes.
The same people that gave us the coronavirus and gave us the antidote that didn't work and told you it didn't work, but made you take it and gave you tickets to the Royals games to take it, right? Same people. Same people. We know nothing about our history as people, but we do know that we are tribal people, right?
Mm-hmm.
How do you build a tribe?
Together.
All right. So you honestly think somebody built a tribe just with one man and one woman? No.
No.
Okay. So what lives by God's laws but can't read a book?
A slave.
No, animals. See, you only
Oh,
put
yeah.
one bull in there, right?
Yes.
And you make a bunch of cows.
Yes.
Okay. You put one chicken, one rooster in there. You make a bunch. So you get the point.
Yes.
That's how we supposed to be. As men, we fight something that's in our DNA. Do you know somebody who have passed away, right? And their kid grow up to be just like them. Just
Yes.
like them. I'm talking about
Yes.
a spitting image of them, and they
Mhm.
never
Yes.
fucking met them.
Yes.
It's in their DNA. And once something's in your DNA, you can't fight what's in your fucking DNA. And so the people who gave you the words to read to make you think that y'all was only supposed to be with one person destroyed the whole black community. Because now we're no longer tribal people. So if they know it's in our DNA, that's how they bred us. That's how they bred us. They bred us like fucking listen, if I stayed with all of my baby mamas and they all understood we all lived under one fucking roof, do you think that my kids would ever see poverty? Do you think my kids would be missing time? Do you think my kids would turn around and be in failing after failing after failing after failing relationships, having babies with bum after bum after bum? Now, if they was brought up with a bunch of women, because see, my son, I'm the apple in his eye. And so, if you all bringing in money, because y'all all live separate houses, separate households, y'all pay separate bills. Most relationships are fucked up because of finance and romance.
Yeah,
So,
that's true.
if a man has a side chick, it is a given fact she got bills.
He
right?
gotta pay.
He ain't got to pay. Just got to give her gas money and lunch money. We ain't paying them bitches like that. You know what I mean? No, I'm going to help you through your next check. You know what I mean? But if you have... Hey, I'm just saying, this is what it is. See, this is the God honest truth. This that I'm giving you, this is not no made up shit. I'm a man. And I know where I fell at as a man. I'm 95% good nigga. 95%. Every woman who left me was because I cheated. And it wasn't because it was for a good reason. It was something that I was fighting. I'm going to tell you something, right? Let me tell you this, right? I pray. You know who I was, and you know who I am, right? You follow me, right? You see how I move, right?
Yes.
Okay. So, how do you think I got here? I prayed. I prayed.
Okay.
I prayed to God for me to quit selling dope, right? I quit. I no longer sell dope.
That's good.
I prayed to God to quit smoking cigarettes. I no longer smoke cigarettes, no longer have the urge. My wedding day, the last prayer that I made, I closed my eyes until tears came out my shit. Like really telling God, like, this is it. I can't do it no more. I don't want to keep going down this road.
Exactly.
So God, help me with this.
Amen.
And God showed me something different. At my wedding. God showed me something different at my wedding that fucked me up. Because my pastor, right, the nigga that told me, I spent the whole week with this motherfucker. We did a whole test I'm talking
Right.
about he read every fucking scripture in the book to me.
Mm-hmm.
Drilled in my head. So then, he married us. We at the table like this. Everybody, my whole family, whole wedding. He's right here across from me. And this motherfucker was serenading my fucking sister. That was my daddy's side bitch daughter. At my wedding.
Oh.
In front of me. I said, listen,
Oh.
I said, you just married this nigga. It's time to go. I paid the nigga his money. I said, we about to do some devil shit, nigga. We about to dance, you know, about to smoke some weed.
Right.
He's like, oh, no, I'm cool. I said, get the fuck out of here. She said, why is the pastor still here? I said, I don't know. He was over there making plates, and then the motherfucker sat right in front of me and this motherfucker he just married. Feeding my sister. Well, he went and made the fucking plates. And this motherfucker he's a nerd. He ain't even one of them slick back pastors. The nigga wear glasses. His motherfucking wife got her own parking spot. The nigga got a pocket protector. All this shit. You know what I mean?
Oh, God.
This nigga was, if you was gonna be a pastor, you would say, I believe this nigga. And I knew it was fucked up from there. And I tried, but then when you start thinking about, that's it. That's it, because all the women who left me didn't leave me because I beat on them. Because I didn't pay bills. You see how I treat my wife. Valentine's Day, I didn't buy cars. Right? You know how, so y'all know how I roll, right? Okay. My only downfall is cheating. Once we tried a poly, right? All that shit went out the window. No longer had to fucking lie about a motherfucking thing. No longer did I stay out. I made sure I came the fuck home. No longer did I have to fucking text no motherfucking body. No longer did I have to do a whole bunch of dumb shit that I was doing. And the only thing I lied about was when I was fucking. I didn't lie about where I was at when I'm getting money. I didn't lie about where the fuck I was at when I'm taking care of business. I didn't lie and say where I was at when I was doing the show.
Right.
If I'm on the fucking news. Right? I only lied about that. So that was cured, and then the motherfucker took it away from me. So what I'm saying is, if I was still with all my baby mamas, and if you was still with, you know what I'm saying? If you was still with the first dude you loved, and just brought another motherfucker in there, shit, you wouldn't have been no motherfucking where. You would have been there forever. Yeah, but see, you've been trained. That's the only, see, when you said, because it only makes sense. Because, see, you would never, you was with a nigga that long and then left him, then got to meet another nigga to do it again. That didn't make no sense.
Yes,
you could have just stayed with the first nigga.
And that's why I'm single right now.
Right.
And that's why I'm
That's
single.
what I'm saying.
Because it's just certain things that for me, I don't want to go through.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
So I have a question for you, though.
Sure.
So the love that you have for your wife
Yes.
doesn't outweigh that urge to want to cheat and be with other women?
Do people ask gay people that? Do people say the love of God, does that stop you from running, you know what I'm saying, doing that? No. So what I'm saying to you is, I'm doing what this is what God intended us to do. If y'all don't understand that, I just proved it. Through the animals and through y'all relationships. That fucking quick.
So well, see, that's why I never had a relationship other than my son's dad.
Okay.
Because so for me, the reason that I don't understand this, and I'm not saying, and maybe I need to try it. Maybe I need to try it, and I might like it.
There you fucking go.
But for me, I don't see me sharing my man.
It's not sharing.
Because of for me, the sexual aspect of it, I cannot. Exactly. I'm in my 50s, and I can tell you I've only been with 5 men in my life.
Okay, but look this.
I'm just saying.
You was sharing.
More like 10, 15.
You hold up. So the difference is So I'm telling you the difference. The only difference is you ain't seen him fucking because he's fucking. So I'm telling you. Listen. I'm talking about my breed of nigga. Cause see, it's different breeds of niggas.
Yes.
It's niggas that can do it, right? And if you get lucky, you good.
Okay,
but them niggas is hard to find.
I want to speak on that because
Okay.
I was raised, and I have 4 sisters, and I have 2 brothers.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So one of my brothers is a Leo.
Okay. That's me.
So.
Okay.
And one of my brothers,
already.
I want to say he's a Libra.
He's almost a Leo. Yeah.
So I watched my brothers, and my oldest brother is just like you. He has over 14 kids, maybe 15, 16 right now.
He ain't just like me. He, I'm like almost him. No.
And
I got 8.
I want to say probably lived a poly life. My youngest brother next to me, he lived a poly life. As we was growing up, he always had both of his baby mamas in the home. You know, he was like that. But my oldest brother, he was more of, he had more women in different states because he was in the service. So when he came back or came out the service, you know, he just like, and so women come up to me and they like, are you his sister? And because we have a baby, and I'm just like, but he's that type. If he can have all of his baby mamas in the house, he will do that.
But what I'm saying is, if you put everybody in the house, because see, when the nigga cheating, he's cheating on you anyway. I don't give a shit what you say. He didn't. So.
But not all men cheat.
I didn't say all men. I said my breed of niggas. Okay. My breed. If you come across my motherfucking breed of nigga, this is how shit go. It's all about romance and finance. Y'all get mad for nigga not romance you. But then the same thing is, sometimes y'all don't be the same person. But we gonna get into that in another segment, you know what I mean? Because we are visual, you know what I mean? But to keep it on an even playing field, when you just take that cheating and lying and spending money and time over there, right?
Okay.
If you just brought that into this household, there would be no more cheating, no more lying, and no more struggling. And no more, you don't know where he at, because he's right there. He's right fucking there with you. You done solved every last fucking problem in your life by just inviting the motherfucker that you don't know that he's fucking.
Okay. So you're talking about finances. So just say if you with a woman,
yes,
and her finances are right, and she can go out and buy whatever she wants, spend money however she pleases, and she's not struggling.
Still.
So why would that type of woman bring another woman into her home?
All right, let me tell you something, right? What do Janet Jackson, Halle Berry, Mariah Carey, Diana Ross, the fucking first lady,
Michelle,
every fucking woman you know, your mama, your grandma, your auntie, everybody you know, right?
Okay, I want to say something.
No, hold on.
What
do they all have in common? Do y'all know?
They been cheated on?
There we fucking go. There we go. Listen. And nobody that has multiple wives in Africa, in over there overseas, they don't have no divorce. They don't have no Section 8. They do not have unruly kids because they all in the house. I'm gonna tell you something, right? Real shit. I met the motherfucker who owns the goddamn the gas station on 63rd, across the street from McDonald's. Met this motherfucker, right? Do you know? Cause see, sometimes I take my kids. I'm hurry up, wrap it up. Do you know? I took my kids. I say, listen. I take my kids outside, and I say, okay, look at these houses. Don't look at nobody else's house. Look at these. This is what you want to be. We rode up on this motherfucker, right? Yes. We rode up on him, and guess who he had with him? He had his 4 fucking wives. He had all the kids, and then he had all 4 wives. People. The mama and daddy. He had all the grandparents, and these motherfuckers lived in a fucking palace. Happy as a motherfucker. Because everybody goes to fucking work, and everybody brings that motherfucking money into the house, and the grandparents stay there and watch the fucking kids. So, when you say, now listen to me. Because everybody you know, I just told you, your grandma. Listen, the richest motherfuckers you know what I mean? The baddest motherfuckers you know. I just answered your question though, but look, every fucking body out there, and even you. So, so what I am saying to you is, babe, just wake up. That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying is wake up, because how do you know this is the way? Because see, listen, you know this is the way because you was taught and it was in the book, so it was in the book, so you said it was right. But who in the fuck told you to like men? Nobody. Who in the fuck told you not to just kill motherfuckers? Nobody. It's in you. That's what God got in you, right? Because the devil take over and motherfuckers get to killing. But really, you have God in you. I have God in you. We all have God. When you fucking die, it's God's breath coming about it, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So, when you, as a man, I'm telling you as a man, most men won't fucking tell you this. Ain't no nigga gonna tell you this shit. And so what I'm saying is, we go talk about shit that won't nobody fucking talk about, because these are the things that we need to talk about, because y'all leave a lot of good niggas just because he cheated.
Mm-hmm.
To be with another motherfucker to cheat on you too. And now he can cheat on you for real because he don't have no skin in the game. Them ain't his motherfucking kids. And see, y'all gotta understand, if a nigga got his shit together, not y'all, but as women with kids, if a nigga got his shit together, I got my shit together, do you think I want to be with a woman that got some other nigga kids? For real? And not cheat on her? So, what I'm saying...
I wouldn't want my sons with nobody who already has children.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying.
And my son is 34 and 30.
There we go. So you understand. That's all. Listen, I'm not trying to make anything wrong or right.
Mm-hmm. But I understand.
All I'm trying to do is just have y'all have a clear understanding, because why is it that the fucking government made it legal for men to marry men, women to marry women, motherfucker to say he a cat, motherfucker to say he a dog, anything, but you say anything about poly, motherfucker like, oh, it is so fucking forbidden. Why? Because if niggas got back to that, we wouldn't need welfare. We wouldn't be no child support. It wouldn't be a lot of fucked up shit that us as men go through. Because we go out there, when you get a good nigga, right?
Okay.
We genuinely go out there to bust our ass to make shit comfortable for you. Because that's the fuck I do.
That's true.
So I don't love no less, you know what I mean?
Right.
And it ain't like I'm taking love out the fucking house. It's not like I'm like, I'm not trying to leave, because most men, if he has a side chick, right, it's just one. Now, if you catch a nigga that's doing all kind of shit, he's really that dude. You know what I mean? Because what I'm saying to you is, at the end of the day, everybody relationship has ended because of cheating, lying. The lying comes with the cheating.
Yes.
So if a nigga, that's the
Yeah,
only
that's
thing.
true. My dad
I'm
always
saying,
died.
so that's the only thing. Once you get the cheating out the way, the lying's gone.
Yeah.
The lying's gone. And you just can't accept it because this is what you was taught. How do you know
did
this is
monogamy come from then?
The Europeans.
If that wasn't what we were supposed to be.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying?
We're going to do a part 2 on this.
Okay.
We're going to do a part 2.
Okay.
We're going to have to wrap this up, you know what I mean, and get into, like, you know.
Because this is a good conversation.
Yes, it's a good conversation. But
I agree to some things that you say. I do agree. I do agree.
Well, we got a couple more minutes, you know what I mean? So, we going to go ahead. Because, see, the thing is, I'm just trying to get people to understand that polygamy is not such a bad thing. You dig what I'm saying? Once you understand the way we was taught as men, this is how we populated.
Yeah.
It wasn't Adam and Eve.
Right.
How the fuck Adam and Eve make all of us? And the story goes, Adam and Eve had 2 kids, Cain and Abel. They kicked their ass out, right? They kicked them out the Garden of Eden, right?
Yeah.
And there was some more niggas waiting on them. Who was them niggas? Where them niggas come from? Who was it? How was a whole bunch of other motherfuckers outside the Garden of Eden? These motherfuckers the only 2. So understand, when motherfuckers give you words, right? Words.
Yes.
The words in the book are written by white people. that didn't like you, couldn't stand you, right?
Yes.
All black people became submissive to the white people once they gave us the Bible, because the Bible had all motherfucking white characters in the motherfucking Adam and Eve, all the book of John, all them people, and then Jesus. And then when you look up, when it says King James Version, look up who King James is. Do y'all know what he does? Right? Do y'all know? Because you can Google that shit.
Right.
And once you Google that shit, then come holler at me. So I'm not telling people, just wake up. Understand the words that was taught to you was taught to you. It's not in you. It's not in you.
Okay.
Because everything is being taught. The only reason why we know this is a glass is because the white folks told us it was a glass. The only reason why you know this is because that's what they told us. And the only history you know is what they told us. Do we know our history? No, we got to figure it out.
Right.
But
well, they hear the books from us too.
Okay,
so
but what I'm saying is,
just in the libraries, like they have. If you go inside the libraries and you look for a certain books was like $50. Now they up to like $1,500 to $3,000, depending on what you're looking for in the African history. So it goes a long way. So
So can we all agree? We about to wrap it up. Can we all just come to an agreement that just maybe, if you now, since we talk, because I gave you the honest John answer of all men that you done left. I done gave you the honest John. I'm talking about I couldn't be more honest than that. You know what I mean? Because I'm not a dog. I'm not the motherfucker that people pretend a nigga to be once he get caught cheating. Because all this other shit just go thrown out the window. Nigga buy your house, y'all give us pussy. You know what I'm saying? A nigga can buy you a car, we get pussy. We get married, we get pussy. It's my birthday, I get pussy. It's your birthday, I get pussy. It's Thanksgiving, I get pussy. Listen, hold up. Hold the fuck up. And I spend all this goddamn money. I spend all this fucking money. I spent all this money, right? The fucking house wasn't cheap. I got pussy in the house all over the goddamn rooms, right? But I just spent and bought a goddamn house, and I get pussy. So, if y'all gonna give pussy as a gift, bring in some other pussy.
So, if it was reversed and she bought the house,
bring in more pussy.
Oh my God! He said, "Bring in more pussy." No, it's not.
Hey,
shit.
We gonna wrap it up. We about to kick it into the next thing. So, this show was brought to you by Cash Cars. The motor ain't blown up, the tranny ain't sleeping. Don't bring that bitch back tripping. And you got your Instagram and what you got going on?
I have a Mr. Dips Cookies and Sweet Treats.
Mr. Dips.
My name's Sanjay Bill on Instagram. Find me on Facebook, all platforms.
Okay. And you, young lady?
I'm Cassandra. I'm just a regular smuggler old girl. I ain't got nothing going on.
And you can catch this show on the YouTube page, Cash Cars. KC, motherfuckers. You know what I mean? So, that's it. I'm high.